It was 3 months ago the settlement below this channel bottom that is now 442.26 that indicated 347.63 within 2 to 3 months. That happened about 2 months exactly later. We then bottomed out about 5 weeks at 347.63, and at that time we'd mentioned how this channel bottom should be considered a 2 to 3 month target. We have tested it now this week, Monday, Tuesday, testing of this important area 442.26. There is also a rising channel top that is nearer term in scope at 444.99. We've pushed into this zone 2 days in a row and have backed off a bit. It is our ceiling of resistance. Now we also have, besides 444.99, the same formation on the daily chart and at 446.38. At this stage, I really want to see a weekly settlement. I know it's still relatively early in the week. We've got 3 days left, but if we do close today above 446.38, I do think at the very least you want to exit a short position you may have established over the last day or two. A short position from here can anticipate over the next week or two a bearish rotation into the 380s, 390s. But if we do close today above 446.38, I see 474.07 as a possible intra-week objective. This is likely by Friday's close if we settle today, Wednesday, above 446.38. So you can play the short side in this zone, as we've been saying. This is also an area to liquidate a long position that may have been established a month and a half ago, roughly, in what is now 347.63, or a couple of weeks ago when we closed above 387.07. So you could be exiting a long position right now. You could also play the short side back into the 380s over the next week or two. But if we close today above 446.38, I would expect 474.07 by Friday's close. If we close above 444.99 at the end of the week, expect 498.83, that December 25 all-time high, within a matter of 3 to 5 weeks or less, probably more like 2 to 3. And then over the next 2 to 3 months, 3 to 5 at the very most, we have a 6-year channel top. We are looking for the 540s where we could top out for the rest of the year. Let's take a look at the downside. 416.80, nothing more than Monday's low. It is the high so far, following the low that was put out in early April. So the high session was Monday. The low of that session is 416.80. Yes, you can bottom pick, day traders. We could even trade inside this 416.80 to low 440s for the next day or two. But if we close below 416.80, expect 390.60, possibly tomorrow, Thursday. This is now a range down to 387.07. Yes, I do think you can bottom pick this 387.07 area. I do want to make one more point, and that is if you are selling short the 440s, you're holding out 1 to 2 week swing traders for 387.07. Our next sell signal on weakness comes into play with a settlement today below 416.80. Please click like, share, subscribe.